For the Tuesday, December 24 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers photos show Eric invites his friends and family for a gorgeous holiday celebration, but some familiar faces are missing from the crowd. It's Christmas in Los Angeles, and you know what that means, a huge party at the Forrester mansion. This grand to-do is usually the best night of the whole year. Unfortunately, this year, Eric will be tickling the ivories for a much smaller group than usual. Brooke sits this one out, as does Hope and her daughter, Carter, and Katie. Who is there, though, is Taylor, and you bet your bottom dollar that she sticks to Ridge like glue. She's not wasting the opportunity to stay in Ridge's good graces and show him that she is the true love of his life. Pam will also be in attendance. We're sure she'll cook up a storm for her loved ones. She always does. The family always appreciates her efforts, especially this year. The LA elite are divided after all the backstabbing and betrayal. This is an interesting time for Donna as the lone Logan over at the big house. It looks like she's standing by her man and choosing Eric's side over her sisters and niece. The bottom line is, she's not risking her marriage for anyone or anything, especially since what Hope and Carter did was very, very wrong. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. On the Tuesday, December 24 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers tease that Brooke finds comfort in her family this holiday after Ridge turned to Taylor. The Logans do all that they can to support Brooke in her time of need. Carter and Hope have much to celebrate this holiday, while the Forresters come together and find the real meaning of Christmas. It's sure to be a special, heartwarming episode to lift your day. Brooke just got her heart broken right in time for the holiday. She found Ridge in bed with her old rival, Taylor. What else is new? Of course, Ridge only turned away from Brooke because he felt betrayed by her taking the CEO job. Brooke went ballistic on Ridge. Are things over for good this time? Fortunately for Brooke, she has her family to enjoy Christmas with. The Logan sisters will know how to cheer up Brooke and make her feel grateful in spite of her problems. As for Ridge, he will celebrate with the Forresters. Despite losing their company, they will gather together in grand style at Eric's house and cherish their family time as always. The Logans find their hearts full of love and support this Christmas, though apart from the Forresters. Hope and Carter celebrate their first Christmas together as a couple. Brooke, surrounded by loved ones, finds unexpected warmth in the embrace of her family. She discovers what the joy of the season means despite her troubles. The Forrester family and loved ones come together to celebrate the true meaning of Christmas. Eric plays a melody on the piano, and the family gathers around to sing, reminding them all that, despite the challenges, the greatest gift is being together. At Forrester, Zendy flashes back to Brooke, telling him she'll fight for Forrester and for Ridge to get the company back. He recalls thanking her and swearing he'll keep quiet. Hope walks in and notes the intense expression on his face. What's on your mind? She guesses he's conflicted about the changes happening around there. Zendy hates seeing his family hurting, but it feels great being back on Hope for the future. Hope laughs that it must feel like whiplash. At the Cliff house, Finn and Steffi laugh about the kids' sleeping habits and hold hands. Finn remarks on how blessed he is to have such a beautiful family. Steffi agrees that they're lucky. She'll never take their family for granted ever. Finn guesses she's thinking about her parents. She laments all the years they wasted when her dad became fixated on Brooke. After everything she did to him, joining Carter and Hope in that disgusting takeover, I can't believe she would betray my father again. At the Forrester mansion, while Brooke knocks on the door outside, Taylor is upstairs telling Ridge she never stopped loving him. He quips, "Can I buy you a drink?" She says yes, so he pours them each one. Sitting on the bed, they toast and kiss. He leans into her and the booze spills on her top. She goes to dry off. Downstairs, Brooke enters the house and looks around. Ridge, Walking to the staircase, she calls out, "Are you here?" Upstairs, he sets the drinks down and makes his way downstairs. Brooke is glad he's there. She knows it's late, but she needs to talk to him. At the Cliff House, Finn thinks Brooke must have known Ridge would be furious about her becoming CEO. Steffi figures she thinks she can seduce her way out of it, but it's a betrayal. It's outrageous. She's sure Hope is trying to convince Carter to change the name to Logan Creations. She's power-hungry and is trying to wipe them from the building. It's not happening. She groans that she should stop venting. They have Christmas to look forward to and will embrace singing carols and opening presents. It's a magical time. She's angry with Hope, Carter, and Brooke, but I won't let them ruin the holidays, especially since Brooke's latest betrayal could possibly bring my parents closer together. At Forrester, Hope tells Zendi he doesn't have to hide his feelings from her. He's a Forrester, so the changing of the guard is obviously going to make him feel some type of way. She sees him as more than just a name and wants him to know how much they appreciate him. Zend thanks her. He admits he feels torn. Hope suggests he think things over and give the new leadership a chance. Forrester Creations is under new management now, and that isn't going to change. Zend confesses it's a lot to process. Hope says they're showing the world the company is heading in the wrong direction. He asks what getting rid of his granddad, Ridge, and Steffi is showing the world. Hope says they stepped down on their own. She's not telling him not to feel conflicted. Just give this exciting new era at Forrester Creations a chance. She walks out and Zend muses. That new era might not last long. At the Forrester mansion, Ridge tells Brooke he already knows what she has to tell him. Brooke realizes he saw her announcement. She didn't intend for him to find out that way and wanted to explain. He barks, "Explain what?" She knew how he felt, yet he went over there and became their CEO. "You betrayed all of us. Worse than that, you betrayed me." Brooke begins, "Once you hear what I..." Ridge cuts her off, ranting about Carter's plans for a luxury brand and his company being the Logan playground. "I'm upset with you. You made me very angry. You can't explain away that you took over the CEO position." Brooke frowns, "This is all for you." He gawps, "Oh, this is all for me. You put a knife in my back for me." He rants that they built this company from the ground up. They always treated the Logans well, and this is how she repays them. "This is how you repay my dad." He accuses her of betraying Eric. Well done. At the Cliff House, Finn could see this bringing Steffi's parents back together after Brooke backstabbed him. It's a no-brainer. Steffi will do everything in her power to stop the coup. But if something positive happens from this, it could be her family's Christmas miracle. At the Forrester mansion, Brooke wants to explain, but he rails that Hope got to her the same way she got to Carter. She pleads with him to give her a chance to speak. Suddenly, Taylor appears at the top of the stairs wearing one of Ridge's shirts. Brooke gasps and narrows her eyes. What's going on? Without waiting for an answer, she walks out. Taylor asks Ridge if he's okay. He says, "Yeah." They embrace. Outside, Brooke sobs. The Bold and the Beautiful gave fans an early Christmas present on December 23, sneak peek pics from the episode airing on Tuesday, aka Christmas Eve. And from the looks of them, Fanny Grayson is in the market for some designer jewelry. As you can see, Fanny, who last appeared at the Eric vs. Ridge fashion showdown, is hanging at the Forrester Creations office with the New World Order, execs in charge Carter, Hope, and Katie. Also in the collection of hot shots is Ivy, looking very much like she has a trick up her sleeve. Or maybe she's just imagining the New Year's Eve kiss that we're predicting for her, and who recently headed back into action at the show. Finally, the show teed up a new look at Carter and Hope basking in the glow of their love, or their power, or maybe both. Whether you're Team Ridge/Steffi or Team Carter/Hope, you have to admit Cope make a gorgeous couple. Before you return to your gift wrapping and hall decking, vicariously attend the cast and crew's Christmas party here. And check out the below photo gallery for more preview pictures from upcoming episodes of Bold and Beautiful. If nothing else, it'll make you feel like, wow, so my family doesn't bring the most drama to every holiday gathering. Also, we should maybe dress up more. These people get decked all the way out to sing Frosty the Snowman. The takeover of Forrester Creations has delivered some drama, but it didn't make a whole lot of sense and felt very out of the blue, particularly where Carter was concerned. Now, looking at the big, bold, and beautiful picture, perhaps it was all put into place for a reason, and it has to do with the fallout. Specifically, the problematic love triangle that was just reignited as a result. Brooke and Ridge fell out over Hope's involvement in Carter's takeover of Forrester Creations. Despite the blonde rushing to warn her lover as soon as she overheard the dirty details, he ultimately turned on her in his rage over what had happened. How? By attacking her daughter relentlessly, and to an extent that, frankly, would leave most mothers seeing clearly that this is most certainly not the man of her dreams, let alone her destiny. The writers took Ridge's attack on Hope to lengths that Brooke just shouldn't have been able to ignore, even if she knew he was simply spewing them in anger at the situation. Therefore, it's impossible to root for Brooke and Ridge in this triangle. Why would she want to ever get back with him? Why would she want to perform heroics to get this man's company back for him? It's admirable that she wants to right a wrong, but Ridge's extreme actions where her daughter was concerned should have left her equally angry with him. It's also impossible to root for Ridge and Taylor in this triangle. Why? Taylor literally thought she was dying over unprocessed pain, partly from Ridge's many rejections, yet here she is running back for more mistreatment at the first sign of trouble between him and Brooke. For a world-renowned psychiatrist, she certainly doesn't seem to learn and grow from her experiences. We all know she's probably going to get hurt, and so should she at this point. It's frustrating to watch, and we can hardly cheer her on as she entertains inevitable heartbreak right after recovering from broken heart syndrome. Between Ridge's bad behavior and Brooke and Taylor's frustrating inability to rebuff this man and move on from this triangle, it's just one rehash too many. Being completely honest, it was one rehash too many the last time the threesome did this dance. All three characters look bad, and there's no rooting value in it. There's simply too much water under the bridge. Viewers on Reddit agreed, with _life_that's_good88 observing. I think with every Taylor recast, they think it's alright to do this triangle again. It's not. Jessup Messy fumed. Ridge is the worst. I can't with the way he treats these two. On Twitter/X, fans were speaking out about the dreaded do-over as well. One bold and beautiful fan on Reddit believes the entire takeover storyline was conceived just to enable the reboot of this dreaded love triangle, which would explain a lot. Soper410 declared, "This whole takeover and Carter/Hope has been for this to happen. It's kind of jaw-dropping to think that all of the recent events that left us scratching our heads were put into place simply to create another scenario where Brooke and Taylor would fight over Ridge. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments." Taylor returned to the bold and the beautiful with gripping news. She revealed that she was suffering from broken heart syndrome. An intimate spiritual session with Ridge seemingly healed her problem. However, her rekindled romance with Ridge could cause further damage to her heart. Strenuous activity. It didn't take long for Taylor and Ridge to hit the bedroom. When he learned about Brooke's new role as CEO of Forrester Creations, he immediately erased her from his mind. Ridge kissed his destiny goodbye. Soon enough, the two ended up in bed with one another. Ridge didn't even ask Taylor if she was sure she wanted to sleep with him. After all, she was still dealing with health issues. Broken heart syndrome is a rare medical condition when the heart can weaken due to stress. You have to take extreme care of your heart. This bed romp will likely be the first of many. It'll be hard for Taylor to resist Ridge after this. However, My Health Alberta suggests that patients with broken heart syndrome should aim for 2.5 hours of vigorous activity per week. Patients should also consult their doctor about engaging in sexual activity, since it could weaken the heart, reports Premier Health. Ridge will have to control himself if he truly cares about Taylor's health. Setting herself up for heartbreak. Not to mention, Taylor is just setting herself up for more heartbreak. She should know Ridge by now. He only turns to her when he's bored of Brooke or angry with her. Taylor should realize that she's the rebound girl at this point. Once it's over, she'll need another spiritual session. She'll also need to keep her doctor on speed dial, because this will ultimately cost her more heartbreak. Once Ridge discovers the motive behind Brooke's CEO plans, he'll come running back to her. Where does that leave Taylor? She could face another collapse, but this time, she won't have Ridge to help her. Sadly, Taylor has broken heart syndrome because she keeps signing herself up for this type of disappointment. She needs to ditch Ridge and take care of herself. Could Luna and Remy end up as endgame? The cast of The Bold and the Beautiful had their annual holiday party over the weekend. They got together to celebrate some of the year's hottest storylines and forget about all the drama on the show. But there's one storyline that we would like to see. Yamada teased that Remy and Luna could hook up in the future. They would make the ultimate villainous duo. Coming soon? Yamada teased an ultimate pairing. Behind the scenes at the holiday party, she got into some hijinks with her co-star Christian Weissman, who plays Remy Price. He's the new villain in town who taunts Elektra from behind his computer. The two walked around as they lip-synced to the song "That's So True" by Gracie Abrams. Yamada captioned the post, "Luna and Remy Endgame." It's clear that these two already have killer chemistry. We would love to see them on the screen together. But Luna and Remy are busy with their own obsessions. Luna is doing everything she can to get out of jail. She might even beat herself up so that Bill is concerned about her. We already mentioned the idea of a Luna/Remy pairing. They could become the ultimate supervillain power couple. It sounds like it could happen in the near future. Hopefully, the writers will listen and make our 2025 wishes come true. This compelling coupling is exactly what this show needs. In the meantime, the entire cast of B&B was in the entire room at the holiday party. It was a treat for fans who dreamed of seeing their faves in the same place. By the looks of some of the content posted on social media, it looks like they had a good time. What are your thoughts on Luna and Remy? Do you think they're endgame? Let us know in the comment section. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates reveal B&B's upcoming holiday schedule. Is B&B on Christmas Eve Day and Christmas Day? And what about New Year's? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. It's a tension-filled Christmas for the Forresters and the Logans. In Los Angeles, the holiday spirit may be in the air, but for Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, Christmas is anything but joyful after the takeover. While festive activities are buzzing at Forrester Creations and the Forrester Mansion, Brooke and Donna Logan share a heartfelt moment, and Donna exchanges gifts with Pam Douglas. However, it seems that Donna will face challenges as she tries to navigate the tensions within the Forrester family, who are still reeling from the betrayal by the Logans. Meanwhile, Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, and John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, are enjoying their own slice of happiness. So, what else is happening Christmas week with The Bold and the Beautiful? Are there any preemptions or reruns? B&B spoilers. No reruns, a new show every day. At this time, TV Insider's listings for The Bold and the Beautiful show a new show every day, although the descriptions of the episodes have not yet been loaded. A new episode appears to be planned for Christmas Eve Day, December 24, and Christmas Day, December 25. However, this is subject to change once the spoilers and listings are updated. Bold's sister show, The Young and the Restless, shows an encore episode on Christmas Day. Be sure to check for more information here every day for the week of December 23, 2024, December 27. We'll keep you updated on any changes to the Christmas holiday schedule and if there are any preemptions or reruns. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. UPDAT for Wednesday, December 25. Repeat of 12/24/14 episode. The Forrester team spread Christmas cheer at the Union Rescue Mission, which was planning to serve more than 4,000 Christmas meals to the needy that day. Maya Avant, Ivy Forrester, Eric Forrester, Carter Walton, Rick Forrester, Othello, and Ailey Forrester entered the mission. Eric thanked them for volunteering, and they all made new friendships with the residents. Maya sang a song and welcomed all the kids on stage with her. Rick, as Santa Claus, greeted them and handed out lollipops. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. What about New Year's Eve Day and New Year's Day? Again, according to the 2-week listings in TV Insider, new Bold and Beautiful episodes are planned for both December 31 and January 1 as of this writing. But again, that could be subject to change, and we'll know more next week. Full descriptions have not yet been released for the week of December 30th this time. Be sure to check for next week's The Bold and the Beautiful weekly previews for more information on the week of December 30, 2024, January 3, 2025. We'll keep you updated on any changes to the New Year's holiday schedule and if there are any preemptions or reruns. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B&B right now. Come back here often for The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers tease that Brooke Logan is back to being one side of a love triangle when unfaithful Ridge Forrester boomerangs back to Taylor Hayes. This storyline is as old as the hills, but somehow the show keeps making it work. This time around there is a fresh new actress in the role of Taylor, so in some ways fans are seeing the plot with new eyes. This iteration of Taylor has an underlying biatchiness not seen before, and it's making her a worthy opponent to TSO TV. Likewise, demolitioning Bridge feels different this time around. For one thing, Brooke has failed Ridge by standing up for and defending his honor. He just doesn't know that because he wouldn't answer her texts. Here's what could happen now that Ridge has managed to muck things up again. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Ridge Forrester messes up again. Ridge thinks that Brooke took the SC CEO job to stick it to him, when in fact she is doing it as an inside ally. She texted him to let him know, but he was so busy feeling sorry for himself that all he could think to do was kiss Taylor, and she was dumb enough to reciprocate. Brooke thought she and Ridge were destined for a happily ever after, but the moment Taylor showed up, that dream was in question. The dream was sunk once Taylor straddled Ridge and heated up his chakras. B&B spoilers. Ridge Forrester betrays Taylor Hayes. What will Brooke do now that Ridge has betrayed her once again? She could remain true to her plan and thwart the hostile takeover. But at some point, Brooke will be tempted to hit the bottle again. This is a stressful time for the blonde chemist, and booze is her go-to coping mechanism. Men are also her go-to coping mechanism. Brooke's ex Deacon Sharp is her baby daddy with Hope Logan, who Ridge has called a slut and a biatch after she stole his company from him. These two will commiserate over Ridge's treatment of their disloyal daughter, and one thing could lead to another. Brooke has done worse with less. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Brooke Logan stray? If and when Brooke starts crying on Deacon's shoulder, Sheila Sharp will be livid. Or maybe Brooke chooses Bill Spencer to cry to. That won't please her sister Katie Logan. Whatever dysfunctional coping mechanism Brooke chooses, there will be fireworks in Lay. Tell us, B&B fans, how do you see Brooke coping with her latest loss of the dressmaker? Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B&B right now. Come back here often for the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates, and make us your favorite hotspot.